Welcome to Rack of the Week. This is a little bit of an experiment. You're going to see me shoot a few racks of pool, and there's not going to be any commentating or yellow lines because I've got my new setup. You can see the camera right up there. See it? Straight above the center of the table, but I also have a camera over there on the end, and the third camera will be this one looking at the table from a side view. So you're going to see three views of the camera, and I run several racks here, but it'll be me talking while I'm shooting. Trust me, I failed several times before I captured this, and I think I ran at least 42. I think I got into the fourth rack. And so usually in the Rack of the Week, I only show one rack. I'll go ahead. This is an experiment. Comment on how I did. How's the sound quality? I know it's not perfect, but it's okay. There's a little, you probably can't see it, but next to the camera, there's a little white microphone hanging up there. And that microphone is, they call it a choir mic, so it's recording all the sounds around there. So it's getting my voice as I'm talking plus the pool sounds. So there's, I've got some filters in there to try and balance the sounds. So this week's Rack of the Week is an experiment. Tell me what you think. I also got some comments on previous videos where the aspect ratio of the pool table from the camera that was way over there on the end, they said it looked like a 4x12, like a stretched out thing. So I think I've got that fixed, and it's going to look better too. But you're going to enjoy this because I run at least 3 racks. So this is, don't get used to that. It's going to be 1 rack usually for a Rack of the Week, but we're doing something different here, an experiment. Let me know what you think in the comments, and enjoy. Thanks. So I've been experimenting with this low-angle break shot to try and get the cue ball 2 rails to center table. Not quite hard enough. Well, the speed is probably good. They just didn't open up as well as I thought. But very nice. I've got 2 balls open here. I can shoot the 15, but I like the 2 ball because I come center table and then I've got a re-break with the 15 or the 7. Hit that a little bit hard, but I'm all right. So this is just a follow stroke with the 15. I could do the 11 as well, but the cue ball's going to move off that 7. So just make the ball. Wouldn't quite expect that from the cue ball. 6 ball is a tough shot. I can hit the 11 very thin, and it'll go 2 rails into the back side of the 1 or the 3. Not a lot of position here. Once again, we're still trying to get in line. Don't miss is rule number 1. Okay, we're getting a little better shape now. Still not totally in line. But look, I've got 2 potential break balls, the 7 and the 9. So I just need to roll forward here. I've got the 4 ball next. Bump the 10 over, 3 ball. Things can work out here. Rule number 1: don't miss. Okay, I can't bump the 1, but guess what? I can draw back to shoot this 10 next. And then I can bump the 8 and have the 1 or the 14. Okay. I don't have to do that. I can just bump the 12 and have the 3 next. What I don't want to do is split the 8 and the 12 and then come over here and be stuck behind the 1 and not have a shot on the 3. But there's so many possibilities. Just don't get carried away. You don't need to blast this. I don't need a ball up table. It's okay. Even if I don't like the cut angle on the 1, or if I don't have the 3, which I don't, I've got the 8, so, or the 6. I like the 6 and bumping the 8 over. The 8's going to be like here, and that's a good key ball for the 7 ball break shot. And then I've got this 9 ball to shoot. This is from a rough start. This has turned out ideal. Okay. How am I going to get the Omni as a key ball? It's not the best. It's actually not the best. If I had better bridging, I might shoot the 8 ball right now. Because the 12 or even the 3 is a better key ball. Matter of fact, leaving the 7 and the 9 to the end isn't bad. Because either one is the classic Mike Siegel. Either one, you can go 2 rails around the other to get on your break shot. It's just a super way to go. But that means I got to shoot the 8 or something else, which isn't the end of the world. Let's shoot the 14, bump the 1 down, and have the 3. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. But now I got to get the 12 and 8. Yeah, I've actually made it kind of tricky. Because I didn't want to use the 8 as a key ball because I don't have a K2 across from it. I'm trying to be too perfect. I think I got to go for the 8 now from 3. Make sure I get straight or above it because then I can go to the 7, 9, or 12. This isn't ideal because I'm going up and back to the 1 and up. And that's not what you want to do. You want to go down or up the ladder. Okay, just make it work. Okay. How about see, I would love to have, if the 1 ball wasn't there, I'm ideal because I roll forward, stop shot on the 9, I've got the correct angle on the 12 to come up here for 7 ball break shot. But I didn't account for the 1. So what am I going to do? I think what I'm going to do after walking around is shoot the 12. Because from the 12, roll forward, then you go from the 1, you come out here. You come out here and you're going to have a shot on you get the same shot I just played from the 3 to get on the 8, I'll use the 1 to get on the 8 the same way. Plus, look what position is. There's nothing to it. That wasn't great. I needed less angle so I could go to the rail easily. I can still do it, but I have to overspin the cue ball. And I'd rather not do that. So I'm just going to come straight up table. Okay, I'm going to come straight up table. And I'm going to favor this side, because then I'll shoot the 7 next, or the 8 next, depending on where I land. Most likely. So it looks like the 7 next. Yeah, this isn't the best. But I'll tell you what I like. Because from here, what you're going to be inclined to want to do is simply just bring the cue ball over here and get straight in on the 8 and the side. The problem is you end up rolling too far, you have the wrong angle, or not far enough, you have the wrong angle. However, if you shoot the 7 and go 1 rail, 2 rails, and off, you've got a much wider zone than on this 8 ball here. And then you've got a stop shot to just stay on this side of the 9. So, here's the shot line for the 8. That's right here. That's above the center diamond. So that's what I'm thinking about when I shoot the 7. right here above the center diamond. Above it? Nope. I hit below the center diamond, but I'm on the right side of the ball. This is not ideal. Came too high. But you can. I hope you can see. If my cue ball hit above the center diamond and bounced up this far, perfect. Okay. So if you're really in stroke and you want to, you can pump this ball in, go to the center, or just to this side, and then left English like this. I'm not going to do that. Just ease it in, and it gives you an angle. It's not a great angle. I'd like a bit more angle, but considering how I made that end more difficult than it needed to be, I'm happy to be here. Okay. Outside angle, yeah, this is just draw back. Draw into the 12 and bring the cue ball back up center table. Don't want to pound it. I'm going to push balls from this side of the rack over this way. My next shot is probably going to be the 8 ball on the side or one of these balls in that corner. Oh, 8 in the side. Not this time. I hit the ball below the corner and did knock it up. Okay, not an ideal result. I've either got to shoot a combination, which isn't too difficult. The problem is the 7 ball is going to go that way, so what's my next shot? Because the cue ball is going to be here. I'd have to roll. I could shoot it and roll forward, but the 7 ball might come here and block the 6. Possibility. Or I can shoot the 6. I can shoot the 4 ball now. I actually like shooting the 4 because just natural pocketing speed position. The cue ball is going to come around the 6 to here. I can cut the 13 and do something else. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, baby, a little bit too hard. Stop, please. Got it. Okay. So, if I hit this well, I can draw the cue ball right up here and preserve this angle on the 7 for a rebreak. Do I have that angle? I don't because I have to use left English to make the ball, and that's going to make the cue ball jump. So let's ease the 13 in. And if we want to re-break with the 6, we want to be low, real low, so that the cue ball hits the 14 and goes up into the rack. Can I accomplish that? Maybe. Yeah, I didn't get a little low, but I couldn't risk it with the ball there. Okay, a little bit of draw. Well, maybe a lot of bit of draw. The cue ball is going to go up, hit the 10, and then go that. The cue ball is going to hit the 2, and then go that way. So this one, we need to hit some force. So my cue ball did not hit the 2. But it worked out. I'm really close to the 2. I could shoot it, but why take on the risk of a foul if I've got an easy shot on this 14? Part of the answer to that question is I don't have a good follow-up shot. I can draw through the window and come here, and then I'll have this angle on the 7. I'm really still in a re-break situation. I don't like trying to finesse around these balls. There's not a lot there. I've got to cheat the pocket to come here. That's got to be the right shot. I was going to get the right angle. I would have been higher if I didn't touch the 10. But look at this combo now. It might look like it's on, but it's to the left side of the pocket. And the 8 is to the right side of the 10. So if I hit that 8, I'm pushing the 1 ball more to the left. So I do not like it. This is, I mean, there's a really huge scratch here. Because if I shoot the 7, hit the 8 and the 2, and scratch. I think the thing to do is to try to hit the 8 full over the top of it, and not very hard. Because the cue ball is going to come this way, and I'll have a 15 in the side with insurance. And just try and improve the lie a little bit. Don't try to smash these. Sort of. I could definitely shoot the 15 now if I wanted to, but obviously the 3 in the side runs into the balls naturally, and the 1 ball makes it good insurance. Let's see if I can get a break ball. Oh, 10 ball, I love you. Okay. Do I want to shoot the 5-2? That really helps things. I don't have to, I don't want to miss it. what a chicken I am. I don't want to miss this easy combination. Well, my stance is compromised, my bridge is compromised. It really helps to open things up, because if I don't shoot the combo, I have to come around later because the 5-2 go in that pocket, and I got to come around here, but the break ball's in the way of that position. I mean, obviously I can shoot the shoot the 11-1 combo and bring the cue ball over here, and I've got one of these that way. So it's not that hard. That's probably the better shot, because if I shoot the 5-2 combo now, I'm going to have to shoot the 1 and come back around, and then this is the problem. The 11 is a potential break ball, but I don't need it at 10 minutes. Okay. The 8 and the 12 both go, so this is the shot. I'd like that 11 to hang in front of the pocket. That's all right. I'm going to shoot 15, obviously, even though that's a great key ball for my break shot. I don't need it. What I need to do is get that 5 and 2 somehow. How am I going to get over there? Why don't I just play the 12-11 combination and then the 5-2? Because now I can play my cue ball over here where I don't have any stance or bridging issues. Okay, so to do that, I want to be down here on that side of the 12 a little bit. Oh yeah, perfect. So a lot of combinations here. Now, I don't want to be way over here. I just want to be there. And by the way, the 8 ball goes. So I'm going to play position for the 8 and the combination, because if things work out, I can shoot the 8 and roll forward here to shoot the 5-2 back there. Or I can shoot the combination. Okay, 11. Okay, because the 12 has blocked the pocket, the shot now is the 5-2 combo. Super easy. Okay. So it's now 2-5-8 or 2-8-5. Which way do we want to go? What you don't want to do is end up at the wrong angle on any of these balls. I don't mind shooting the 8 in the side next. But really, the 8's a better pivot ball to get on the 10 than the 5 is. So let's make sure we come up high enough. We don't want this angle on 5. Let's get up high enough on that 5 so we can do something. Well, you sure got high enough on that 5. Okay, so it's 8-5. I think I like this angle because I can just use inside English, go to the bottom rail and up here. It's not my favorite, that's for sure. But trying to get this angle is tough because here you're trying to get just right so you can hold the cue ball and bring it up here. You can end up way too thin, or but if I can just cut the 8 in and lots of angles over here I can make work. Okay. Give me an angle, please. And that's good. That's one rail angle. If I was shallower, like right here, then I would go 2 rails around. But this is a 1 rail angle. And so I'm looking at this. I don't want to hit the 10. I don't want to go this way and get too straight. I'm looking at that off the bottom rail. That's perfect. Let's try and do one more. Okay, this is a pretty standard break shot, kind of a high ball. Well, no, that's perfect, right at the middle of the rack. So there's nothing you do with the cue ball here. You hit a little bit below center, and just open those balls. Like that. Get a ball. You're going to get a shot in the corner or the side. And I didn't get either one. Oh no! Okay, well, we're going to shoot a little 9-ball shot, a little winging shot. Just come to the rail and off to shoot the 4 next. And if you come too far, you can shoot the 5 or the 14. So make sure you pocket the 1 that you. Perfecto. How about a low angle on the 7? 2 rails down here. Cut that 7, go into the balls. No insurance, but we don't need insurance. Okay. You know, I didn't have to do that. I could have played straighter and then used the 11 ball. Cut the 11 and go into it. But I still don't have insurance there. So here, I think my cue ball is going to hit the 11, top side of the 11, maybe hit the 3 or the 1 and go that way. Open balls up here, but the cue ball should go this way. I don't have shot on 8 or 14. But I don't know what shot's next, but I'm saying I don't have a clear insurance ball, but the percentages are in my favor. Yeah, you don't have to blast it. Knew the cue ball was going to carry and go this way. So I've got the 8 next to the 4 or something else. Very controllable shot. No break ball yet. Well, the 5's a break ball. We got to deal with these. Now I can maybe pick them apart because Once the 3 is gone, the 9 and the 12 both go here on this side. So if I can get the cue ball over there, I can pick these apart and leave the 5 ball right there for my break shot. Is that going to be a viable plan? Let's see. Yes, the 5 is a break ball. I'm shooting 6 now. Yeah, I'll be pretty straight on that 4th 11. I might even be able to, well, I got to get rid of the 3 first. Well, the 9 does go, but picking them apart, you got to be real precise with your cue ball. Let's see if that's even what I want to do. I don't have to do all that. You know what? Stop shot on the 6 gives me this shot on the 14, and I can shoot the 14 and draw into the 9-12. I'll have the 3 ball back that way, or the 9 and the 12 back this way. I think that's a higher percentage play. I'm trying to be real precise with these other balls. Oh, I missed the 12. I had a little too much angle on the 14. But I'm okay. I knew I was going to be okay even if I didn't hit it. But now I got to better make sure I do something smart here. If I wasn't trying to preserve the 5, boy, I could just go to it now. I've got to go to the 8. I mean, the 8 leads naturally to the 3 in the side, which opens those up. But there again, no insurance. How about this? How about 1 ball? If this ain't going on 3, then the cue ball just goes naturally right over here. If I don't get a shot on one of those in the side, I have one shot on one of those in the corner. All right, I'm going to slide right by here. I'm going to get to the rail and off so I can get it real close to straight in on the balls on the side. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, now what? I can draw back a little for the 11. The 12 will be clear for the pocket as a key ball. But then, so if I shoot the 9, then it becomes what? 11, 8. From the 8, I can shoot the 13, go to the rail, come up with the 12. What about that? Oh, heck yeah. But all that presumes that I can get an angle on the 11 to get to the 8. So I got to come back here. But if I come too far, I can shoot the 13. Same pattern. Okay. So, get back here. Well, a little shallow, but guess what? It's going to work. All right. I'm going to be approximately pretty low on that 13. Yeah, I got too much angle here, but I can tap it in. Too much angle on this 8. But I can tap it in and get it correct. Okay. Straight in would be ideal, a little bit past it, or a lot past it would be best, because then I'm going to the rail and out. If I risk trying to get straight in and I don't get straight in, then I'm messed up. So let's get that angle. Did I hit him hard enough? Didn't hit it hard enough. Ah! I kind of jumped up on that shot too, didn't I? Sure did. Okay, I got 2 rails out of the corner to come up here. Fairly tight in the corner, so I'm talking half a diamond or so. Right English, and I'm going to come up center table. That'll work. A little last minute recovery on the key ball. Oops. So now we have a high break ball with a pretty good angle. When the ball's high, like that, high and close to the rack, you don't want to be inside anyway. I mean, like if the cue ball was over here, that'd be a powerful break shot, but the miss percentage is so much higher. From here, your miss percentage is way lower. So pretty much a stun shot. Try to stun off the rack up table a hair. Try and open them. Oh, I didn't draw it. And I didn't open them. Ooh, I'm a liar there. Okay, there's no future in shooting straight in. I have the 11 on the side. I could do that. I like rail first on this 10, because the cue ball is going to come up here. If I hit it thin enough, it'll come over here and I'll have a shot on the 8-2 rebreak. If I hit the 10 fuller, it'll come up here and I'll have a shot on the 15 to set up for the 8-2 rebreak. So, rail first. Right down there. Looks like I got my choice. Oh, okay. I'm a hair thinner than I'm comfortable with on the 8, but I can pull back to here easily with the 11. No, but I mean, you might claim that the 12 is an insurance ball here, but the chances of the rack opening and the cue ball sticking there for a shot on the 12, yeah, not so great. I'm going to have some speed on this shot. Three balls break shot. 14-1 is a little tiny issue. I've got so many easy shots. 7, 9, 12. What I want to shoot is the 14, but I could miss that. How about 9 ball and go into the 14-1? I'll have the 1 next or the 13. I think it's a low risk shot. Let's look and see. Do I really need to do that? Oh, it's just laying so well. Oh yeah, I almost scratch. But now the 6 ball is the key ball for the 3 break shots. 12 ball is an ideal ball to come back down table from the up table balls. But so I want to leave the 2 or the 13 as a K2 to set up for the 6 on the side. So right now it's 14 ball, then the 13 leads naturally to the 15, 7, 1, 4, 12, or 2, 12, and then I'm on 6. Does everybody follow that? There will be a quiz later. Okay, don't just shoot the 13, go look. Because there's a natural line, and that's where I'm going. Just feed your brain a little more input. Takes 2 seconds. Okay. 7 ball. 7, and I want to, from the 7, I want a little angle to come here because I want an angle on the 4 to come back out. And then it goes 1, 2, 12, 6. When they're easy like this, don't get in a rush. I always get in a rush and I mess it up, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I want this angle on 1, even here. Well, the highest, well, is easy too, because going from the 1 to the 2 is high. Slice of cake. Good thing I have all these balls in great position because I see how easy it is to screw up something simple? All right, so this is 2 to the 1. The 12 is my key. K2 for the 6. Okay. I don't want to be straight on the 12. I want to be up here because then it's easy to go to the bottom round. I'm just coming right at the 6. You don't want to be here trying to judge your speed coming across your position zone. That'll do. Bada bing. Yeah, I'm just coming straight into the zone for that 6. Oh, I'm not. I'm straight in. All right. We'll still get there. Look how much easier that would have been though if my cue ball was here and just tap it in and come off the bottom rail. Okay, I want to go forward a hair. Very good. What now? This looks like a forced follow shot. Yes. So we need lots of top spin. So our cue ball hits this 9 and hooks for the bottom rail. Pretty forceful break shot. But I'm going to hit the rack full coming in this direction, so the cue ball shouldn't have a whole lot of speed on it after it hits the rack. Ooh, that was not a great outcome. I'd like to see the cue ball come up farther. Oh boy. Luckily, man, how lucky am I? That's dead. You can't get 2 balls that are more dead. I mean, from this angle on the side, it's not a big target, but they are dead, which means I gotta make sure I don't hit off center even a little bit. That'll be bad. I'm gonna be aggressive here. I want to draw into these balls and open them up. I've got insurance balls this way. The 13 shouldn't move very far. I shouldn't draw into these hard, but I can't help myself. But I've got to hit it on the nose here. Can't get it. Okay, here we go. So was it worth it? Maybe not, because there's still a huge cluster. But I did get my insurance ball with the 7 or the 13. I don't like shooting the 7 from here because my cue ball scratches off the 1. I can draw. If I draw, the cue ball should double kiss off the 1 and come up table. I'm going to take the 100% pocketing because I'm not sure if I got enough room to make this 13 in the corner, or I would. It's right on that 15. So I don't know what shot's next, but I'm going to make sure the cue ball gets free. Comes up table. Got to put a lot of draw on this. Okay. All right. 6 ball could be a break ball. I don't have a good way to open those yet. I mean, I can cut the 5 and go into them, but you can get tied up and not open them, and not a real. I might have to do it. Woo. Or tight angle for the 6 to open them up, but then you got to make another break ball. I'm so enamored with preserving a break ball when I get one. Ball I want to land on really good later. Do I have to be? I think I have to be aggressive again. I'm pushing balls towards my break ball. But this isn't good because I have a shallow angle with high English. My cue ball doesn't have a lot of speed. It's just going to come across and get stuck in those balls. I got to try and do something else. I have an angle sliding on the 13. I mean, I could go into those. I'll probably push the 9 free, maybe get a shot on the 15. I don't know. But that's another shot where you don't want to pound balls into the side pocket. Okay, what else do I have? I don't have a lot else. If I come over here, when I'm trying to go into the bottom rail, shoot the 5, go to the bottom rail, come into the back of the balls and get stuck there too. Wish me luck. Okay, I still have a shot on the 5, and I help my situation. Okay, and from here, the 9 ball runs into those much more with a much more favorable outcome. So let's lay that cue ball on the rail. Hold on. Yeah, just hit the 4 ball full. Rearrange the furniture. Ooh. We'd like something better than that. Well, the 11 ball gets me on that 12. But I've been shooting so many short shots. All right, I can't shoot. I can cut the 8, but it's very missable. Let's get on the 12. These are not going to be too hard to deal with. Oh no! That's the end of the run, folks. It's a difficulty when you're shooting a lot of short, close range shots where you're doing things, and then you've got to transition to that long 9 ball shot. Oh, that's something I got to work on. I mean, this is just ideal because you're not going to miss that. You can just tap it in. 2 leads to the 1 naturally. You want to get somewhat straight on the 1. Or I can shoot the 15 now. Darn! Why did I miss that ball? Yeah, this is the right shot here.